Untold Moments in the Bible. Episode 1. The Night Heaven Went Silent. This is one of the Bible's quiet moments. A part Scripture doesn't describe, but faith remembers. That night in Bethlehem, there was no thunder, no fire from the sky, no shaking ground, no booming voice announcing power, only stillness. The town slept, unaware that eternity had just stepped into time. Stars watched silently, as if they understood that noise would only disturb the miracle unfolding below. In a borrowed stable, Mary cradled her newborn son. God, in her arms, the creator of breath was learning how to breathe. The one who formed galaxies now depended on a young woman's heartbeat to feel safe. And heaven was quiet. Angels had already sung to shepherds in distant fields. But once the child arrived, even they withdrew. Not because they were dismissed, but because silence was now holy. Joseph stood nearby, unsure where to place his hands or his faith. He had protected Mary from shame and suspicion, but now he faced a truth heavier than fear. He could not protect God. This child had not come to be shielded from pain. He had come to carry it. Mary noticed how softly the baby breathed, how his cry, when it came, barely broke the air. It was as if he already knew the weight of suffering and refused to add more noise to a broken world. Outside the town, a shepherd remained awake. His name was never recorded. History didn't think him important, but heaven did. Earlier, angels had filled the sky with song. Glory, peace, promise. Now the sky was empty again. Too empty. The shepherd pressed his staff into the dirt and whispered, "If God can come this small, maybe he hasn't forgotten people like me." That was the miracle no one announced. Not just that God became flesh, but that he chose quiet over spectacle, power wrapped in weakness, authority laid in a feeding trough, love small enough to be held. That night, heaven went silent, so humanity could finally be heard. And ever since then, when God seems quiet, it doesn't mean he is absent. Sometimes, it means he is closer than ever. Rest now. The same God who arrived in silence is still working, even when the night feels quiet.